Aquarius, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel or whatever. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah. How y'all doing? So today, guys, I'm sure you all know because by the title, we're gonna be doing a reading about what you need to know in Mercury retrograde. We're gonna pull the strongest message for you guys as far as what you need to know during Mercury retrograde, what obstacles you might face, things that, there's been a lot of revelations for the readings that we've been doing. It's beautiful. Everybody's going through transformations. Everybody's starting this new journey. And it's such an amazing thing. This is probably like the best energy that I've, read for when it comes to Mercury retrograde. So I'm super excited to be doing this for you guys, Aquarius. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm sure my little GIF is around here somewhere. I'm doing this Giphy thing or whatever. So go ahead and do that. Join our family. I try to get out zodiac readings at least twice a month, and then kind of mix a little bit, for my intro, a little different other videos. I just posted a number one thing you need to know before you start your spiritual journey, and I feel like sometimes we forget this one tip, so definitely check that out. Also, Leo, these are general readings, so they may not resonate for every Leo, but if it doesn't, you can always check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay, and if you're also interested in a personal reading, that information is down low in the description. Okay, all right. Aquarius. Did I say Leo? This may not resonate for every Aquarius. If it doesn't, you can check out your moon, rising, or Venus. I apologize. I just did Leo's reading. So Aquarius, strongest message for Aquarius during Mercury retrograde. Strongest message for Aquarius during Mercury retrograde. Strongest message for Aquarius during Mercury retrograde. Strongest message for Aquarius on Mercury retrograde. Strongest message for Aquarius during Mercury retrograde. All right, guys, last time. Strongest message for you, Aquarius, during Mercury retrograde. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So silly, so silly. All right, guys. We have the Four of Wands underneath, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. All right, Aquarius. Okay, here fine. Taurus energy right off the bat. 2 of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay, Aquarius. Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, Aquarius. 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay, Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, look, Aquarius, this is beautiful reading. There are little stipulations here for sure. Couple stipulations, but overall beautiful reading. Your underneath energy, why it's all happening, the 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. I really do feel like you are starting to realize, or during Mercury retrograde for sure, you are going to be starting to realize what you want long term from a relationship, and what's ultimately going to make you happy, the type of give and take that it's going to require, your love language, putting that into play, and really like effectively communicating that with the person that you're dealing with. I do feel like during Mercury retrograde, I'm channeling that there may be a past relationship that you were involved in, or there may be a relationship that you're in right now that you're involved in, and you may not be making any certain decisions about this person because maybe you're not 100% sure exactly what you want, or I just don't feel like you're 100% sure about what you want, what's going to make you happy long term, if you're even ready to take on that long term commitment. I feel like I feel like this person you're dealing with, I do feel like this has the opportunity for marriage. The signs are definitely here. This has the opportunity for marriage for sure. But I do feel like there's some decisions that you have to make. I feel like you may have held yourself back from certain commitments and relationship in the past. And I feel like also you may have certain stipulations about relationships and the way you think about them, Aquarius. And you know, Aquarius, I love Aquarius. I love you guys so much. But it's like you guys, you naturally fight against the norm. You naturally don't like untraditional things, but you fight and struggle with yourself so much to really fit in into something that doesn't fit in for you. And I feel like it is time that you embrace more of what's going to make you happy ultimately, and not exactly what it's going to look like to everybody else, or how is it going to fit, or how is it going to make sense, because it's not for everybody to understand. This is your life here. You know what I mean? This is your happiness. You can't allow other people to dictate that for you. If you feel a certain way, or you feel like a certain way of doing things just works out better for you, you need to follow. I apologize. You need to follow your heart, Aquarius. You guys may actually be experiencing maybe a conversation with this person, or I do feel like maybe this conversation with you and this person may happen within the next 7 days, in about a week. But I feel like right now you're really blocking yourself from fully giving yourself to this person. Like I said, this has the opportunity for marriage. Okay, this has the opportunity for marriage, and I do feel like this person wants to offer you something, but I do feel like you're holding yourself back from this situation. And I do feel like there is an ultimate decision. I feel like you're not making any decisions right now. I feel like you're guarding yourself. But I feel like what's important is that you really figure out what you want from a relationship long term, Aquarius. I feel like I do need to know about this Seven of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like during Mercury retrograde is very, like I said, it's very important that you figure out what it is you want from a long-term commitment. The clarifiers for the Seven of Swords was the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. So for me, that just lets me know that the Seven of Swords, that energy behind the Seven of Swords, which I already felt, that energy, that Ace of Cups and that Wheel of Fortune and that Seven of Swords all together like that, there is a new opportunity for love here, and things could move forward. But you're going to have to ask yourself what it is that you want, what it is that you're willing to work on. What are your plans? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are you willing to, make happen for this to actually happen? And I do feel like it is going to take you really doing some soul searching by yourself to really visualize your life, not allowing this person to tell you what they can do for you, or not allowing this person to tell you how life should look, how you should live your life, but really figuring out what you want. I feel like you teeter-totter, you know what I mean? I feel like with this person, sometimes you want them and then other times you don't. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, oh, this is beautiful, it can grow into something great. And then your fear jumps in, or your doubts jump in, and it's like, well, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. This person doesn't do A, B, and C. I don't even know if I want them in my life that way. And it's like, I feel like there is, like I said, I'm channeling some baggage from old relationships. I'm channeling baggage from just like baggage, emotional baggage that's really holding you back from being able to allow this to move the way it needs to move, Aquarius. But the biggest thing here during Mercury retrograde is your decision. What is your decision going to be? I do feel like this is really a strong connection for you. Like I said, I feel that it can go the distance. I do see marriage here. I do see that it has the opportunity to go through marriage. But I do feel like it's very important, because right now you're really holding yourself back from this connection and you're not really making any decisions. And I do feel like this person is going to want to keep moving forward with you and keep building with you. And I do feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you guys to get together and create a connection and really be able to, celebrate that connection. And and I feel like there's something important here about mixing your lives together. But I do feel that it is going to come from you being able to make that decision. You know, you may even be offering the cup like, hey, this is, you know, I've taken the time to think about this, and this is what I want, this is what I need, and are you going to be able to give that to me so we can move forward? And I feel like it's very important that you take that time to yourself to look at your past, look at your present, and look at your future, and really make a decision. Because once again, like I said, I feel like you go back and forth a little bit. I feel like some days you're like, yeah, this can work, and then some days you're like, yeah, sure, not sure. I'm just like yeah, but I'm just like, is this really what I want? Maybe I should just be single. Maybe I should just go back to my ex. I don't, it was kind of easier. I just feel like there's a lot, and I feel like a lot of it is a lot of baggage that you're carrying that's making you hold yourself back. I feel like that Two of Swords energy makes me feel like you're not even making a decision, or not really making a decision about this person, because there's things emotionally that you haven't even seen clearly. That Two of Swords, you see how, like, number one, his eyes are blindfolded, and then, you know, the water energy is about emotions, and you know, watery energy, water signs, you know, that emotional stuff. And then, but then there's that moon there. So it's like you're not even really seeing that clearly. You're not even really wanting to look at it in the first place. You're just like, I'm going to hold myself back. And then pairing that with the Seven of Wands, it's like you're really defensive. So I do feel like, like I said, I do. The beautiful thing about this, Aquarius, is I do feel like this has the opportunity to go the distance. But I do feel like it's time for you to communicate where you are. It's time for you to communicate what you want. It's time for you to figure out those things, so that this either can move forward or it can just kind of stop in its tracks, because this is something very promising. And I think that there's a lot of love here. And I feel like, I do feel like the relationship could get tainted from a lack of communication, from a lack of, you know, knowing wants and desires. So I think it's very important for you that you get clear about that, because there's a lot of good energy here, but that middle energy, is the energy between what's going on and the energy of what could happen is stuckness and defensiveness and a lack of decision being made. So I do feel like during Mercury retrograde, your strongest message here, Aquarius, is to really hone in what you want out of your love life, and really make a decision on if this person is going to be the right person for you. I feel that they are, you know, from what's in front of me. I feel that this definitely could go the distance. But and for some of you, I don't know why I'm channeling also with the Seven of Swords, that because you're not clear on what you want, you kind of, you know, go back and forth on, you know, flirting with other people, or, you know, talking to other people that you might, you know, have an attraction for, that person has an attraction for you. I do feel that there's a little dibble and dabbling a little bit too, because you're unsure. And that's also unfair, because I feel like I said, there's a lot of love here between you and this person. So, Aquarius, figure that out. Figure that out. That's your Mercury retrograde message. Figure out your love life. I feel like everything else is probably really moving forward for you in a good way. But I feel like your love life is a little sticky, icky right now. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, you can always like, comment, and share. And once again, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a wonderful month. I'll see you guys in November, okay? Peace and love. Bye.